Come as super.
Bro.
Yeah.
Stonebwoy has congratulated you. Have you seen it?
I've been told of it.
Make her read them.
I have actually been told of it.
Have you responded?
I know pay me in court Twitter, sir.
I think it was early in the morning yesterday.
Was yesterday?
Yeah, congratulations. I'm Kim Promise.
For me, Mama Papa Banis Arena James, Musufu Pane Shelter, and somebody Saturday we are na TGMA awards night, no. Yes, she shares what I say artist of the year na kwakodi Kim Promise and same everywhere baby we I'm a Kim Promise ne niaje na enya bibia na no pay and Hits FM omo hosting no DJ Slim kasa bedu time be obisa say Stonebwoy man tweet congratulating no X Twitter formerly known as Twitter no obisa say wa hu ana first no say there be na later obeya no say oh we hu na hu hia so be ya no number 2 be kaya go say Stonebwoy su year no bi wa bra 2024 on so winning artist of the year na Kim Promise congratulating no on so one reply I say payback. But you share video number.
Stonebwoy has congratulated you. Have you seen it?
I've been told of it.
Make her read them.
I have actually been told of it.
Have you responded?
I know pay me in court Twitter, sir.
I think it was early in the morning yesterday.
Was yesterday?
Yeah, congratulations. I'm Kim Promise on your win and on your.
I was waiting for this. I told.
Into the
league. I told Gomi. I was like, bro, I feel like you're gonna ask me this question about.
Oh yeah, you know it's gonna pop up
into the league. Early this morning, I told them we should wait for you to come so we can ask you.
I don't think it's a big deal, I really don't think it's a big deal.
To respond?
Not about even responding, but because I have responded to a few. You know what I mean? Like the ones I saw when I went on the app, I responded to everyone. But I just haven't been on the app today. But obviously they were telling me about it. I'm like, oh, cool it down. Like it's not even a big deal. Like I've received the congrats. So
you're gonna respond?
I've received the congrats. I don't want to talk about it. I don't really think it's like anything to speak about.
Right. Because last year
my inside.
Last year I responded no coming.
Why you wanna ask more?
My inside. I'm just having issues.
Drink some water, bro.
Yeah, I go drink them. But
the end of 2017.
Okay. And this is your first Artist of the Year award. Yeah. How is it feeling like, bro?
Amazing. It feels good, feels great, to be crowned king by your own people. So it's a very special feeling. I'm soaking it in.
You're still soaking it in.
I'm soaking it in.
So from Sunday morning, as in the mention, as the come mention, comparing that of last year and this year, how relaxed or how comfortable were you?
I don't think you can be relaxed.
You can never be relaxed.
I don't think you can be relaxed.
Yeah. You never felt for once that Charlie, I did Kufu,
I did.
Especially the winner is
I did.
That point.
I just kept in my head that, it could go south, it could go wherever, but I was hoping for the best. So,
but you've really put in lots of work, and as the team here would like to say congratulations to you, big ups to you. We want more from you because there's also that notion that people who get to win the Artist of the Year the following year, they get to take a dip and all that. You've heard that, right?
The only thing I say to that is even when I didn't get one, I kept coming back to back. So imagine now I have the main one. We won't care.
We die that. we die with that.
I'm just gonna keep working, bro. I love making music. It's not just a passion. I feel like it's kind of like a calling. I was born for this. So for me, it doesn't stop. Something like this doesn't pause the work, but it pushed me to go harder. I understand. Yeah.
But how?
He met.
I'm sorry, guys, that I'm talking like this. I'm just not a morning person,
Yeah, we understand. We had to drag you here. You did. Forgive us for today.
It's blessed, man. Today, it's blessed.
Your speech your speech on stage, I mean, I could actually remember the ones you spoke about, the fact that there was this year you came in lots of
my first
nominations and went home with nothing.
Yeah.
And subsequently, you would get a nomination. And I remember so many times conversations came up with, I mean, talks where people would go like, oh, he was nominated, but he didn't win an award. And then that journey till today, when you look back, what lesson or what are some of the things that come to mind? Because, you know, it's a journey. But you're here today, but you had to go through something drilling, and you know, emotionally, mentally, around that time till today. What are some of the lessons you would?
It's really just one word: resilience. You know, I sat down on the stage because first time I buy, you know, I had
7-0.
I've been clean sheets.
You know, and
really
for me that day I was excited to be there because it was my first time. First of all. I didn't really go in there with any high expectations like I did this year, so I wasn't too hard on myself, you know. For me, I thought it was a nice experience. Then I saw on the internet everyone's going crazy.
Yeah,
so I was like, that was my first experience of like trolling.
Goodness, mentally,
Then, you know,
emotionally.
I was the guy everybody likes, and you know, I didn't think though, you know, but I get it, you know what I mean. So, and then after the year after, I think I got nominated for like 4, maybe I got like 1, I think, and then you know, eventually we're here today. So it's really just one lesson is to keep pushing, bro. Like, you need to believe in yourself. What people don't see that you see in yourself, you need to work so hard that eventually you turn the non-believers into believers. You know?
Now, I like this one because it always seems crazy until it's done.
Yeah.
You know, people feel weird about it until it's done.
Yeah.
But when it's done, Charlie, then you become the blueprint for everything. But how does this award validate your hard work?
I feel like the hard work is quite evident to see. It's been evident with regards to what I have done with the music from when I landed on the scene. Like when I said
The energy.
when I said even with like where I always wanted to take this, there wasn't really a clear template as to how to do it. So I had to like carve my own path, you know, just did my own lane with my team, just working together. And when I say that, it's no disrespect to the ones who have done it before I came, you understand? Like, they did their part, they opened some doors, and then there's some part I've walked that no one has walked as well, you know what I mean? So, and when I say that, it's no disrespect to the ones who have done it before I came, you understand? Like, they did their part, they opened some doors, and then there's some part I've walked that no one has walked as well, you know what I mean? So, like, the work is just beautiful to see that around every corner on the planet, if you go and you're mentioning Ghanaian music or African music in general, I'm a heavyweight for, you know, representing our continent to the world. So for me, the hard work is quite evident. And just that's what I said, my first sentence, like having your people crown you king hits different. You know what I mean? There's nothing like that. I haven't felt it before. It's my first time. So I mean, I've been told, oh yeah, you're the king. But obviously I haven't won Artist of the Year before. Till now, you know. So then it's different. It's special.
It's special.
Yeah.
But what do you think sets you apart? You know, the title race for the Artist of the Year. I'm sure when the nominees came out, you saw the list of artists in there. Things were running through your mind. I mean, elimination by rough tactics. Charlie. Yeah. In the case if this one slack me, I will fit day here. If this one would do this.
You know what? I actually didn't do all that.
You never did.
Yeah, I didn't do all those calculations. I just thought, you know what? The fact that I've been nominated for Artist of the Year for, you know, consistently just shows the consistency in my work as well. Because it wasn't my first time. You know, I've been nominated for Artist of the Year like maybe 3-4 times, and you know, it was a very close call last year. So that kind of like whet my appetite a bit. Because before then I was very like relaxed about it. I'm like, you know, I'm one who used to believe that, you know, awards don't validate you for exactly, you know, who you are and your job, but I also saw like the intensity in the run and how it even like shook my spirits. Right. I was like, I like this, you know what I mean? I like this feeling, and it's not even about validation, but it's also about, just like I said, your people recognizing and also crowning you. I feel like that moment is something special, and I would have shot myself in the foot if I didn't, you know, push for it. Yeah.
So I was saying, what do you think sets you apart from your peers? in this industry?
I'm just me, bro. I'm in my own lane.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, I've been in my own lane from when I came. Like I said, even template-wise, you know, how I had Oh Yeah, and the next year I was already on a world tour. You know what I mean? So it was like, I came 2017, 2018, I was already on the world tour, which was, for some people, those years quite early. But in my first year, I had Promised Land. I had my first festival already. So it's like, from when I came, I already had my sights set on global dominance. So I was like, you know what I mean? This is the journey I want to take. I want to make music not for just my people back home, but to take my people back home to the rest of the world. So I had to cross the borders. So in that case, we have to take it to the world. So that's literally been my driving force. And what sets me apart is just being myself, you know, just making music that I love. I don't force myself to. I don't go to the studio and be like, I have to make a hit today. Like, I don't follow no trends. No, I just go to the studio. I have to make music that I love. No. And it has to be real, because like I said, like, this talent is God-given, you know what I mean? Like, he knows the story even before we are writing it now. So for me, I try to enjoy the best out of what I do. Okay. I try to be very intentional with, you know, everything I do. As much as I enjoy it, there's a direction to it. So I feel like maybe my direction is what sets me apart, because what am I doing in Kuala Lumpur or in Malaysia, or what am I doing in Japan? But then also you think about it like, why not? Why shouldn't I? You know what I mean? Like, we're here, we have Beyonce on our radio, so why can't Hot 99 America have King Promise on the radio? You know, that's how I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
But has it been everything you ever thought it would be? Getting into
Has the career been?
Yes.
Bro, it's been a beautiful journey, bro. But the funny thing is, like, my foresight is crazy. Like, I have my sight set on bigger things.
The vision.
Yeah.
You don't catch it.
Nah.
What are you thinking about? What do you see when you close your eyes?
When you close your eyes, I see darkness. I'm just playing. Like, I'm really trying to carve a niche for myself where, when you mention, you know, what are the biggest artists in the world, not just African artists, like, people don't need to think too much. They have to say King Promise, you know. And also just literally
top of mind, people. The biggest artist.
Yeah, like top of mind. And it's not just being big for big sake, but also because of impact. And, you know, just how I've driven my culture to the rest of the world, and how I've let them know that what we have over here is beautiful, and how it won't be just me walking through those doors, but other people coming through those doors as well. Because I said this the other day, and there wasn't no shade, but from when I got signed to a major label, there was no one signed to a major. I signed to Sony, and then eventually everyone started getting signed, and everything started changing. I'm like, okay, if it took them to see that, oh, this guy, there's something where he came from, so we have to go back there and get some more, you understand? And that's the beauty of it, you understand? And, you know,